Hello, guys. This is the Ranger Gamer '06 coming at you. How's everyone doing today? Did you guys have a good New Year's? I did. I cannot believe it's already 2021. So hopefully this year will be better. And last year was just yeah. Although it was a good year for gaming, because now that I think about it, we got a lot of remakes last year. We had what was it? Final Fantasy VII remake. We had uh Resident Evil 3 remake, Destroy All Humans remake, and the Mafia. Well, the Mafia Definitive Edition, but it's a remake to me. That's a good game. And of course, we had Half-Life Alex, which, oh my gosh, we finally had another Half-Life game. Now, we are, but anyway, we got another Half-Life game, so I'm really excited for that, and I know that now we're gonna have more, so that's really cool. But anyway, today I'm gonna do another video game review, and hopefully this won't be as long as my previous one. It's over an hour long, so we'll try to keep it short today. So today I'm going over my Grand Theft Auto collection and kind of get a little history on how I got into this franchise. Was actually I was very little, this was back in the '90s. I was spending the night at one of my friend's house. I might have been in middle school, I think. But and he was playing this game on the PlayStation called Grand Theft Auto. I never heard of it, so I watched him play it, and it's like this. I remember the first time he started running over people. I was like, "What? You can actually do this?" I mean, I never thought games would go in that direction. And so I got hooked on, just messing around, doing missions. It was really fun. It was fun to play. And what's really funny about the game, by the way, it came out, I believe, in '97. And I cannot remember which button it was. It was, you can fart and burp in the game. Although that was hilarious, and I think part 2, you can do the same thing. Now, sadly, I don't have those game anymore. I used to have the copy, but I don't anymore. I sold them a long time ago. I should have kept them, but maybe I might buy them again just to have. But anyway, so yeah, the first 2 were my first 2, games. And then in 2001, we had Grand Theft Auto 3 for the PlayStation 2, and this is the greatest hits. Here's a cover. And now this guy, I forgot his name now, but he works for the game called El Diablo, I think. And I think it was, I want to say either the first one or GTA 2. He was in that game. Yeah, and I think that's Misty. Uh, that's Salvatore. That's 8 Ball. I think that's Luigi, and that's Tony. I'm just guessing, I don't know who they really are. Here's a spine in the back of it. As you can see, this was the first GTA game to be in 3D. I remember this game came out, I thought, "Oh my god, this game is so violent," and, I remember, me and my brother was wanting to play this, and our parents weren't for sure, but they went ahead and got this game, and, yeah. Me and my brother, we played the crap out of this game, just messing around. And I know I'm not the only one. A lot of us mess around. We didn't really put the missions at first. I kind of did, but after a while, we started messing around. Trying out all the weapons. We did the weapons cheat, so we could blow up cars and whatnot. But yeah, good times. Not in real life, no, because you'll go to jail for that. Here's the inside of it. The disc. It's an instruction manual. Uh, okay. Surprisingly, this one does not have a map. I don't know if they ever did come with a map. I thought this one did. And there's your main character. His name's Claude. and he's also in GTA San Andreas. Uh, you had to race some and stuff. It was really cool to see him. Yeah, you got your controller layout, of course, uh, and different parts of the island. I think Portland is where you start out in the game. You got Staten Island, I think, and Short Side of Vale. That's the last island you go to. Yeah. Now, of course, this takes place in Liberty City, and you can travel by train, subway, by boat, uh, plane, foot. Yeah, this is the first one. I think this is the first GTA game where you fly a plane. And I remember the wings being short, like you can't really fly it. Maybe it was just me. Maybe I just wasn't good at it. But yeah, it was really fun and like recruitment, extra work stuff. I don't. Well, yeah, I think it did have some side. I know that there's some racing missions in this game. I'm not real big on racing, so I never really do it. And of course, you got some cops because I mean, I know a lot of you guys play this game, so you know the drill. You do bad stuff. You get stars. You're wanted level, and you got hospital, spray shop. So like, if you got a wanted level, find a nearby spray shop, spray your car, and it gets rid of your wanted level. Bomb shop. Yeah, I forgot you can put bombs in your car and you can blow up other cars. Uh, jail, ammunition, which is an ammo store. It's in all the GTA games, as far as I know. And well, yeah, it does have a little map. It's not big, but yeah, all these characters. So yeah, and you get your radio stations right here. Yeah, here they are. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they're not real music. I think it's something the developers, Rockstar, by the way. Rockstar made the series and then other good franchises as well. But I don't think these are actually real songs. If they are, let me know down in the comments below because I'm actually curious about that. Oh, and you have your characters. Okay, yeah, they're your characters. You got Maria, Eight Ball. He's the guy you escape. Maria, if I'm not mistaken, I think she's the main antagonist. Just not to give it too much away, but what happens in the store and that you get framed. Okay, the game starts out, you're robbing a bank, and your girlfriend Maria, I think it's her. She frames you, so she shoots you and leaves you for dead. And of course, cops come and they capture you, so you go to jail. But then someone gets you out. I can't remember who it was now, but Eight Ball was with you, so you and him escape. You gotta find clothes, and then that's when the game starts. You got Luigi, Joey, Tony. Now Tony is a main character in Liberty City Storage, which I will get here in a few minutes. You got Salvatore Leone. I think they pronounce his name. He's a mob boss. I think he's the first boss you work with. You got Misty, which now that I think about, I don't think she ever has a gun in the game at all. I don't think she fights, so I don't know why she's holding a gun. El Boro, that's his name. The guy was telling me about El Diablo, I think. You could do racing missions for him. He's not actually in the game, believe it or not, but you just hear he just talks to you through the phone, the pay phone. You got Kanji and Asuka. They're uh, they're brother and sisters. Yeah, you meet these people, I think, in the second island. Uh, Michael McGill. I can't pronounce his name. Forgive me. He works for Maria. They're like partners. And then you got Donald Love. I forgot about him. He's a politician. I think he's like a corrupt politician. I think he's also in Liberty City Stories. And then you got just a bunch of ads, funny stuff. Mama's Restaurant, 155 sue you. Belly up mackerel. Yeah. And then it's got employment. That's the guy you're playing as. Wanted. Small time crook as errand boy for large scale gangster operation must be willing to do anything. Good pay and very good prospects for promotion. Visit Luigi's in Portland if you think you're up to the job. No questions asked. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is all the radio stuff. Maybe they are real people. There's all the radio, all the music you can listen to, talk shows. Uh, you got credits, people who were behind this game. And coming October 22nd, 2002, Vice City. The next game we're going to be going over right here in just a minute. And Midnight Club 2, January 2003. My God, I was still in high school. And then your controller. But that's it for GTA 3. So many memories of this game. I remember playing it as a kid. I must have been, I don't know if I was in the middle. No, because it came out 2001. Here it says 03. Maybe that's the game, the greatest hit version. Let me look up to make sure because I could have sworn this came out 2001. Yeah, it did. October 22nd, the same day Vice City comes out, which was, I know I just saw it, hang on. Oh, too, so Vice City came out a year later. I thought it came out much later than that, but it did. So yeah, I guess the greatest hits version came out 03. But yeah, it originally came out 01. Yeah, because I was in, I was in 8th grade, I believe, when this came out. A lot of good game, good memory. I love this game. And now, a year later, Vice City. Now, this game I thought was just awesome. Graphics, the character models improved. Uh, and this and the main character has the voice acting. Tommy Vercetti is the main character in this one, and it's voiced by Ray Liotta. He played in Goodfellas, Identity. Uh, he did other movies. I know he did. I can't think of the top of my head, but he's a good actor. But he did the voice of the main character, Tommy Vercetti, and you could tell that this is based off like Miami. The beach setting. Yeah, and there's Tommy Vercetti right there. He's holding a shotgun, and you get a katana too. And for the first time, you can ride on motorcycles. Yeah, so you change the outfits. I don't think you can really change the outfits in part 3. Now that I think about it, I don't think you can. Boats, you know, beautiful environment. The water with like sparkling against the sun, because it's Miami Beach. So yeah, and there's oh my God, what's his name? Not Lance Vance. Lance Vance. That's his name. And that's Cortez. I don't know who this guy. I think that's your boss, but I can't remember his name at the moment. And I noticed. I think it seemed like every GTA game, the cover, there's always a helicopter. It seems. So yeah, there's a cover. Here's your spine, and I know I just show you the back, but I'll show you again in case you missed it. And here's the inside. And here's the booklet. Now, this takes place, I believe, 1986. So, this is like a prequel. This is the 80s now. And it's got real music. Like, it's got Michael Jackson. I forgot which song. I think Thriller. I think. Uh, I Just Die in Your Arms by Cutting Crew. Uh, Your Love by The Outfield. Yeah, those songs are in this game. I remember when I first started hearing the song, I was like, "What? That's amazing." That's one. I think there's a Kiss song. How was it called? Strutter or something like that. That's a good one too. So here's a booklet. You got a nice picture of Tom Forssetti. So for the first time, you go to beaches too. And you got your controls. You got a woman in bikini skating. You got palm trees. And also in this game, it's not early. I think it's later on in the game. You could buy businesses and stuff. It's really cool. I mean, you have to. It's part of the story, but I don't want to get deep into that because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. For those who haven't played it, yeah, it's like advertisement, religion, economy, history about it, about the towns. So yeah, getting around. Like I said, you got motorcycles for the first time. Where my thumb's at. Airplanes, and helicopter. I think this is the first game where you could pilot helicopter because you couldn't do that in GTA 3. Yeah, you got airports. It just showed what stuff you can do, basically. Not, you're just like any other GTA game. Areas of interest: Ocean Drive, the beaches, Little Haiti, Little Havana, Starfish Island. Yeah. I mean, you could tell just by looking at the picture that it's definitely the 80s. Yeah, you got a little shark. Actually, there are sharks and dolphins in the game. However, sharks don't attack. I think there's killer whales in the game. I might be mistaken, but I know for a fact there's dolphin and sharks, but it's really cheaty. They don't move. They just move like this. Like, you know. But I mean, it's an older game. But at the time, it was, neat. I was thought it was really cool they added dolphins and sharks. And I was really hoping that shark will attack it, but they don't. And just like any other GTA game, you can't swim. So if you fall in the water, it's an instant, game over. So, that was pretty lame. Uh, yeah, you got more stuff. Like you go to restaurants and bars. Uh, Ammunition. That's Phil Cassidy. He's the guy with the AK. This guy, for those who don't know, this character is voiced by Gary Busey. Yeah, that's him. And he's also in Vice City Stories. And actually, he's also in GTA 3. But I don't think it was voiced by Gary Busey. I think it's somebody else. Yeah. Yeah. The other character. These characters, I know him, this chubby guy. Uh, I can't remember his name now, but he's later on in the game, uh here's that's Candy and that's the director. Uh yeah. And that's the studios right here. And the music, Love Fist. You could tell just by their hairstyle. Definitely 1980s. Cherry Popper, that's an ice cream place. That is another place where you can buy it, businesses and stuff to make some money. And your radio, Flash, Fever '05, K-Chat. I want to see if I can find some more songs. Uh, yeah, The Outfield, Your Love, Joe Jackson, Stepping Out, Go West by Call Me. Oh, Hall & Oates, Out of Touch. Uh, Rick James, Get a Life. Michael Jackson, Want to Be Start Something. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. I know there's more, but I can't remember if Kiss was on here or not, though. It might be a different game I'm thinking of. Maybe it's Five City Story. I can't remember. Yeah, like a Spanish radio. Well, hang on, be on here. Oh, Toto, Africa. That's a good song. That's on here. Cutting Crew, I Just Die in Your Arms. Real Speedwagon, Keep on Loving You. Uh, Foreigner, Waiting for a Girl Like You. I forgot that was on here too. That's a good song. Uh, I could have sworn Kiss was on here. I guess not. Oh, that's more. Blondie, Atomic by Blondie. Uh, The Human League, Keep Keep Feeling Fascination. Yeah, I forgot about that song being on there. Nine Inch Love Balloons by Nina, one of my favorites. Tears for Fears. The song is Pale Shelter. A Flock of Seagulls. I Ran So Far Away. Actually, there's when they had the trailer for the game on TV, like when it was new. I remember they're playing a trailer for this game, right? It was coming out on TV, and they were playing that song, "I Ran So Far Away" by Flock of Seagulls. So yeah, I remember that as a kid. Well, I don't see Kiss on here. I guess it's a different game I'm thinking of. You get credits and all that, people who made the game, and coming October 19th, 2004, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. In the back of you get more characters. Ah, I forgot this guy's name, this cowboy guy, Avery. He's also in Vice City Stories. Some of these characters are actually in Vice City Stories. He is, and he is, I think. The rest, I'm not for sure. I don't think so. And I guess I could show you to guys if it's not too pain to put it all back. But this one has a map. I know it's not good, maybe hard to see. But yeah, it's not, perfect. But anyway, that's the map of Vice City. Yeah, it's so weird. I could have sworn I had the map for GTA 3. Either it didn't come with it or I lost it or what. I can't remember. And now, GTA 3 came out in 2004. I was in 11th grade. when this came out. This game was the rage. Everyone was crazy about this game. Uh, and I remember when it first came out, though, people discovered what was called coffee mode, or hot coffee. And for those who don't know what that is, it basically see this is the first game where uh, you can get in relationships. You can actually get a girlfriend in this game, uh, and you can if you go out on enough dates, you can have sex with them. And what happened was it actually showed it, and that's what that is, and that's what the hot coffee was, and it was a big deal. I mean, as soon as this game came out, all the retail stores, Walmart, Kmart, when they were still around, they're no longer around now. Target, GameStop, they took it off the shelves, and I remember a lot of people were disappointed. We had to wait longer to uh, to get the game, so they changed the rating. I think Rockstar got sued. I don't know what the outcome was on that, but they slapped adult rating for this skin. Now, of course, you can see this is the for mature, so it doesn't show it. So now I'm looking it up. Yeah, hot coffee mod, and yeah, it was a big it was a big deal. So trying to think, I don't think they got sued, but I could be wrong. But anyway, yeah. So, but now when you instead of showing it, it just shows the outside of the house, basically. So it don't show anymore. So, see, again, helicopter. I swear every car has a helicopter. This guy is a hippie. I forgot his name, but he's funny. And that's Caesar right here. That's his name. And here's a spine in the back of it. And you can actually ride normal bikes on this game. This one is very unique. Out of the 3, I think this was the best one because Rockstar went in so deep into customizing your character. Like, you can actually get fat, you can lose weight, you can be all scrawny if you wanted to, or you go to the gym and get muscles. For some reason, every time I play this game, I always get muscular. I don't know why. You can change your hairstyle. I mean, it's like detailed. Different outfits, you get like different necklaces, different watches. I mean, yeah. And I think you can change color hairs, sort of. You get glasses, tattoos. Uh, you can't get any piercings, as far as I know. But yeah, you do a lot with your character. You can make a character look completely different. I think that's why this game is so awesome. I remember Wilding Eleven is great. I didn't get this right away, but one of my friends bought this game, and he showed me the book. Hey, look, this is look what I got, and he would talk about it. So I think I can't remember. It might have been weeks later. I finally bought me a copy. So yeah, this is probably the best out of the 3 games on the PS2. This was the best one, and didn't show you the inside of it. Now this one don't have the map either. That's weird. I could have sworn all my GTA games has a map, but this one doesn't. But this one don't either. Maybe I bought this used. I can't remember. But yeah, here's the cover. Here's the back of it. Like advertisements and stuff. Contents. Controller. These are your characters. That's CJ. That's the guy you play as. And Lance Wilson, writer. I didn't realize they showed their real name. That's cool. But in the game, they go by their nickname. This is Ryder, Big Smoke, Melvin Harris, and then Sweet. That is Sean Johnson. The main character, CJ, is Carl Johnson. So these two, this guy, they're brothers. So yeah, your controls. Yeah, the setting I believe is L.A. I think it's supposed to represent LA, like Los Angeles. Like Liberty City is supposed to be like, New York City, Vice City is Miami, whatever. I think this is LA. I think it's radio and stuff. Yeah. Stuff you can visit. Uh, yeah, you can also customize cars too. You can add like nitro booths and add flame, like different paintings and stuff. And just like Vice City, this has Kiss. There it is. Kiss, Strutter. It was San Andreas. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was Vice City. Now this takes place 1992, so early 90s in this one. Rod Stewart, Young Turks. That's a good song. Toto, Hold the Line, Heart, Barracuda, uh, Slow Ride by Foghat, Green River by Creedence Clearwater Revival, Running Down a Dream by Tom Petty. I love Tom Petty. One of Tom Petty was one of the music that I grew up listening to in my childhood music. Rest in peace. He passed away a few years back. Uh, Woman to Woman by Joe Cocker. Um, Freebird by Leonard Skinner. That song is okay. I'm not real big on that. They're okay. Smoking by Boston, another good band. Uh, Two Tickets to Paradise by Eddie Money. Fun fact, I actually saw Eddie Money in real life when I used to live in Memphis. Now it's 2009. So, but he passed away too, not too long ago. But yeah, I went and saw him in Memphis. But anyway, yeah, this is your radio. Some more stuff. It's just like an advertisement. Yeah. And for the first time in this case, because 3, you're dealing with city, landscape. By city was, beaches and stuff and nice hotels. Here it's like on the country. It's really cool. And there was I remember when this game was still new, right? I was in high school, because this game was the rage, right? Everybody was talking about this game. And I remember people were saying, yeah, there's you got in the country, you'll find Bigfoot. And I remember hearing about that. I got excited. So I remember uh, coming home from school, I put the game in. I went to the and I remember I looked and looked. I think I went on the internet to show me which particular spot. And I remember I've been searching and searching. I'm like, I can't find it. And it turns out there's Ice Cube. Uh, and it turns out there was a four-wheeler called Bigfoot. And when I found out about it, I was disappointed. I was like, really? I thought it was like an actual Bigfoot, so I thought it'd be kind of cool, take him down, Uh, yeah, this is your Rockstar developers who made this game. Midnight Club 3. PlayStation 2. Gotta love it. But yeah, there you go. San Andreas. Out of the PS2, I think San Andreas is the best. In my opinion. Some of you guys might like Vice City more, and that's fine. And also, Uh, I forgot to mention you can swim for the first time. Yes, you can swim. You can dive underneath waters. Now I think this one has sea turtle. I think this one has the killer whales. I don't think it was Five City. I think this one has the killer whales. But again, you don't get attacked, and you have oxygen levels, so you gotta watch out for that. You got stamina. So yeah, they made it so they added a lot more when they built this game. And now these originally came out, or at least I believe, yeah, this one came out at the same time. This was out of the PS2 version. This is Liberty City Stories. Again, helicopter. Here's a spine and the back of it. And that's Tony. You play as him in this game. And that's the same Tony from GTA 3. This is when he was younger. So this is a prequel to GTA 3. And this takes place 1998. So, a few years later after San Andreas. And there's the inside of it. I like the instruction manual in this because it looked like a newspaper. Liberty Tree, the name of the newspaper. Yeah, October 30th, 1998. That's probably the year this game came out. And this was also on the PSP as well. They kind of same time, but I got the PS2 version. So yeah, here it is. Crime on Rise. And get this. Once again, your controls on how to play the game. There's Tommy on the motorcycle. Nothing too excited with this game. Like I was saying, in San Andreas you can do a lot, but here they toned it down. Uh, the layout is of the Liberty City is the exact same layout as Part 3. So yeah, the exact same thing. Nothing's really changed. Uh, so yeah, it's not. They didn't add anything new, as far as I know. I don't think you can change. I mean, you can change the alpha, but not the way you do it in San Andreas. As you can see, it's not hard to look at. It. Already, we're on the credits, so and yeah, I would like to have this, but it might be expensive now. Grand Theft Auto 3 Kubrick collection. Now they also did a Vice City one. I don't know if they did San Andreas, but they made a bunch of them. They made like The Walking Dead. I think The Terminator and all that good stuff. Yeah, I don't think they're cheap. I think they're hard to find. If I can find them, I'll be sure to do a review on that. But anyway, that's your instruction manual. And then now this one does have a map. There's a Rockstar logo right there. I think that's Tommy. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. And since part 3 didn't have a map, here's what it looks like, Liberty City. So that's the map of that. So yeah, not too exciting, but if you're in for the story, I would get it. And now, one more, or at least my physical copy, Vice City Stories. Again, another prequel, your helicopter, and you have bikers. Now, this is a prequel to Vice City, and this takes place 1984. There's a spine, there's a back, and in this one, you play as Victor Vance. That's Lance Vance's brother, the guy I was telling you about in Vice City. And just like San Andreas, you can swim. Uh, Liberty Stores, you can't. I don't know why they took that up, but this one in San Andreas, you can swim. So let's look inside of it. I'll pick the desk. Hang on. Here's the inside of it. This was funny. It's like a magazine. Uh, Aylin stole my brain and drank my liquor. Yeah. The back of it just controls. Nothing exciting. There's a little gum advertised. They have funny stuff. Rockstar does funny stuff with their GTA games. It's a gum, right? It's called Release. Uh, yeah, that's not dirty at all. I'm not going to mention that. Got a celebrity story? We pay big bucks. Call the Vice City Inquirer now. I think it's like a dating thing or an action movie. I'm not sure what that is. Um, yeah, stuff like boats and how to travel. Now this one is a little unique. In this one, you can actually make your own empire. You can actually take over businesses like territories and make it your own. And you can select which one you want. Do you want racketeering, drug dealing, robbery, prostitution, and then you can select what size building you want. So, but you gotta be careful though because as your empire gets big, other gang rivals will attack it. Like you got biker gang that will attack it. So you gotta keep an eye on that. Uh, yeah, you got that and that. It just it's just like an advertisement. I'm sure it's in the game. And then your radio. And that's how I think about it, I don't think Liberty City Stores has any like actual music like the previous one does. Uh, Look It Up by Kiss. That's on here. Uh, Rock You Like a Hurricane by Scorpions. Round and Round by Rat. Looks That Looks That Kill by Motley Crue. Mental Health Bang Your Head by Quiet Riot. Another Total. This is the third Total song. Make Believe. That's three now. Wow. Another Foreigner. I Want to Know What Love Is. Private Life by The Pretenders. In the Air Tonight. Phil Collins. I'm glad I saw this. Yes. Phil Collins is in the game himself. And yes, it's his voice. And there's a mission you had to protect him. You had to like escort him to the concert. It's really cool. But he sings that song in the air tonight. So, and I might have mentioned this, but like I said, this game takes place 1984. So 2 years before Vice City. Yeah, when I first saw Tom or Phil Collins. It blew my mind. Like, whoa. Yeah. I'm not gonna go over all the songs, but it's your radio stuff, your list of songs. Yeah, I know it's a little my this man is a little bent. Yeah, it's just more advertisement. Oh, and Bully, also by Rockstar. This is a lot similar to GTA, uh, but it's rated T for teen though, so it's not mature like Grand Theft Auto. Uh, it's you can't kill people on that one. You can just beat them up. You can slingshot them. I think you can throw water balloons, stink bombs. I mean, the game's called Bully, so and that's weird that I brought that or I saw that because as a bonus, I thought I was going to talk about it. Bully Scholarship Edition. This is the cover. Now that I bought this on eBay, this is the Xbox 60. There's a back of it. Uh, his last name is Hopkins. Jimmy. Jimmy Hopkins. He played as a 15-year-old mischievous boy. Yeah. Uh, Now, before I get ahead of myself, Vice City Store does have a poster, but it's the exact same thing as Vice City, so I didn't bother showing it. But I will open it up because it does have a different poster, a picture, just real fast, and then I'll get back to Bully here. Hang on. If I can get it. And the map is the same as Vice City. But anyway, so back to Bully. Now I used to have the original Bully on the PlayStation 2, and it was a good game. I mean, not as fun as Grand Theft Auto, but it was a good game. And I remember that it was kind of laggy. It had a few bugs, and it turns out it does have a little bugs. And I don't know why Rockstar never fixed it. The Scholarship Edition was the same thing. It had a few little lag, but it's playable though. I mean, I've already beaten this game. It's fun. It's a fun game. There's side missions. The difference between this and the regular is you got 8 new missions, 4 new classes, 4 new characters, 2 player mini games, new rewards and achievements. So yeah, I can't remember all the new classes. I know biology was a new one, and I don't know if art was new or that was in the regular game. But here's the inside of it. Here's the booklet. Now I was gonna do this one separately, but I thought it's Rockstar. It's similar to GTA, so I thought I would add this as a bonus, a little surprise for you guys. I like a little comic strip. That's Jimmy, Halloween costume. What's cool about this game is that I guess it takes place throughout the year because you go through Halloween and Christmas. It's really cool. I love the Halloween mission because you got pull pranks and stuff on kids. Yeah, it's really cool. And this is the front gate of the school. This is Bulworth Academy. So apparently you're a troublemaker, and your parents, your mom and your stepdad, as a matter of fact, decide to drop you off at this school. And that's how the game starts. Your controls. Now this is also uh if you want this edition, the scholarship edition, you can get it on the Xbox 360 like I have. It's on the Wii, and it's also on Steam. And right now, as I'm making this video, it's on sale, but get it soon because the sales ends on the 5th. That's in 2 days. So if you're watching this now live, if you think you might want to play this, if you have a good computer, you can get on sale for like I think like $5 on Steam. And your controls. So maybe this is 4 new classes. Yeah. So see, this is the gameplay. This is your classes. Uh, Mathematics. I never liked math. I still don't like math. Mm-mm. No. I just no. English. I was okay in English. Biology. Now that's a new one. You gotta dissect frog. Well, there's different animal. Like there's a frog, a bird, a fish. I think. Uh, Something else I can't remember. Uh, but biology was my favorite. I remember having that when I was in 10th grade. I loved it. You have art. That's really cool. Music. Music is more like a quick time event. You gotta hit the certain buttons to play the drums or the triangle. I think it's different instruments every time. Geography. That was a little tough. You gotta match the flag to the right, countries. You got chemistry, photography, gym, and shop, which basically you gotta fix bikes. Uh, that one, I think this one was a lot harder to shop because you gotta be quick on that. It's a time event. You cannot hesitate. And your weapons, firecracker, slingshot, skateboard, which is very useful. It helps you get around faster. Stink bomb, marbles, you can throw it to trip people up. Itchy powder, carton of eggs, spud gun. I love the spud gun. Shoots potatoes. Bottle rocket launcher, kind of like a rocket launcher, but it's a bottle rocket launcher. Spray paint. Yeah, you can spray paint walls throughout the town. And since you're a kid, you can't drive cars. You can only do your skateboard and you can ride bikes. That's it. Well, what do you call it? Mopeds, scooters. You can ride those, I think. Rubber band ball. Now the rubber band ball, you have to catch. You gotta collect every rubber band throughout the game. I forgot how much it is or how many they have, but they're throughout the town, the school ground. If you get all of them, you get the ball. I mean, it bounces, but I think you just throw it at people, not much. You have a camera. I think you automatically get the camera when you do your photography class. Soda, yeah, soda apple. I think it heals you. Yeah. Uh, yeah, and apples you can eat for your health, or you can throw it at people. Bananas, you can throw on the floor and they slip and fall. And then World War Society. You got nerds, preppies, jocks, greasers, prefects, girls, teachers, and townies, and a little comic strip. And then, of course, the credits. So, yeah, I guess you could say this is like a cleaner version of Grand Theft Auto. It's not violent. There's no blood or anything. There's no nudity at all. Uh, so but it's a fun game though, just because it's not fun doesn't mean it's not fun, it's still a fun game to play. And of course, it's got a map. So hang on one second. There's the principal. And the map. But yeah. There you have it, folks. That's my video game review for today. I hope you liked this little bully bonus I did. I just went ahead and threw it in there uh, because, like I said, it's a lot similar to GTA. So I hope you like this review. One I forgot to mention. Hang on. I know what you guys are saying. Wait a minute. There's more GTA. I did play them. I did play Chinatown Wars. I think I put on the PSP, not on the DS. But I saw it. I played it once. It was all right. It was more of a classic GTA game, but with better graphics. Uh, that's not. It was all right. I didn't care much for it. And GTA 4, I used to have it on the PS3, but I sold it. However, I bought it on Steam, so I have it on my computer, and it plays just great. And GTA 4 was a big step up. It was a good game. I remember playing it for the first time, and how realistic it was. I mean, to me, it still holds up. I think it's a fun game to play, and of course, they released like 2 store DLC. Ballad or no, it was The Lost and the Damned, and then Ballad of Gay Tony, and they all connect to the main story. GTA 4. It runs parallel. And it's so cool. So if you haven't played GTA 4, make sure you get that. And then you got GTA 5. Again, I have GTA 5, but I bought it digital on my PS4. It was on sale. Normally I prefer physical copies, but GTA 5 had a big sale, so I just went ahead and bought it digital. And I played that not last year, I think it was 2019, and that game was fun, and it's, it's like it's a big step up from GTA 4, and sharks finally attack you. I was thrilled. Sharks will attack you on that game because I always wished that, and my wish came true, and there's so much you could do on that game. Mini games, I mean, not just that, but even the PS2 ones had a lot of great mini games. Me and my uncle played pool a lot in San Andreas. I don't know why it was so much fun, you know. But yeah, so I did play 4 and 5 as well. I just can't show because I don't have the physical copy of it, sadly. But they are great games. I will tell you that. If you haven't played those, play them. And the online is still popular. People are still playing online, and that's my other cat. That's Toby. And I can't get her. She jumped off. And that's my other cat. Uh, but anyway, so yeah, great games. If you haven't played it, not for kids. They are mature games. So just if you trust your child, if they're not gonna do anything, I say go for it. I mean, they're just game, okay? I mean, you're not killing people. They're just AIs. That's what I believe in anyway. But anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment. What is your favorite GTA game, or what was your favorite Rockstar game? Let me know down in the comment below. I want to know from you guys. So give it a thumbs up. More videos come your way. Happy New Year's. Hopefully this year will be better. And I'll talk to you guys later. Stay safe and stay classy. Bye.